Well, this week we want to share some great new books all about families. A lot of those have some dark themes, but they are very interesting. We're joined now with Connie Cronley here to talk about some of her latest reads. Connie, thank you for being here, first of all, on this Labor Day.
I'm going to talk about two American families.
Absolutely.
These are true stories. And they're heroic families, and they're tragic families, too. So let me start with Hidden Valley Road. It is a nonfiction reporting book by Robert Kolker. It is so well done, and it's like two parallel stories. The main story is a family, Air Force intelligence officer Don Galvin and his wife Mimi in Colorado Springs.
Of course.
They have 12 children. He's high energy. He's working at night on a PhD. He trains the Falcons for the Air Force. She is a stay-at-home mom, does sewing, cooks all the meals, including cakes and pies for the dinner. She's volunteers with the local opera. They have 12 children.
Wow. 10
boys, 2 girls. And here comes the tragedy. Slowly, one by one, 6 of the 10 sons develop schizophrenia.
Oh, my goodness.
And just collapse in front of them, in and out of institutions, medication, shock treatment. She's caring for them at home. Meanwhile, the second story is like a medical detective story. It's medical profession search for understanding schizophrenia.
Of course.
What caused it, how to treat it, how to cure it. And for years and years, the accepted reason for the cause of schizophrenia was bad mothering.
Unbelievable.
So how does this make poor Mimi feel?
Who's doing so much as it is.
Yeah. So it is a fantastic story. It's a tragic story.
Of course.
But it shows this heroic family struggling, and it shows real heroes in the medical profession looking for cures. Because one cure suggested is, if this is a defective gene, might then prenatal care prevent it instead of trying to cure it afterwards.
Of course.
The Hidden Valley Road, that's the name of the road they lived on.
That's incredible.
Okay, then we're going to talk about Booth.
Of course.
By Karen Joy Fowler. This is an author I love. And this book is shortlisted for the Booker Prize, which is a big deal.
Wow.
And she said she wrote this book because she thought, after watching the news of one of the shootings in America, she thought, what must it be like for the family of the shooters? So she wrote this book, which is historical fiction, nonfiction, historical fiction, about the most famous shooter in American history, John Wilkes Booth.
Of course.
And this is his family of Shakespearean actors. The father, Junius Brutus Booth, did Richard III more than 600 times.
Unbelievable. And people don't realize those sort of interesting facts, too, about their lives.
The whole family. Edwin, another brother, was the great Hamlet of the day.
Wow.
And they were, you know, this traditional, hard-working, theatrical family. And then there's John Wilkes.
And then the
family
black sheep.
Yeah, the black sheep.
Right. That is so interesting. And again, like you said, they're dark themes, but they are important themes to look at, and they just both sound so different.
This Booth is written so beautifully. The bare bones are true and factual, but she's embellished it with details of what the day was like and the correspondence. I highly recommend both of them.
Those are good reads if I ever heard them, Connie. Thank you so much.
Kristen.
Really interesting.